Have you ever looked at your life and quietly asked yourself, what am I doing with my life? You wake up. You repeat the same routine. You scroll for hours. You compare yourself to people online. You feel tired mentally, emotionally disconnected, unmotivated, and deep inside, you feel lost. Not because you are weak, not because you are lazy, but because somewhere along the way, you disconnected from yourself. Welcome to ASENATH AHMED, White Heart, a safe space for healing, self-growth, mindset, faith, and becoming your highest self. Today's episode is for anyone who feels confused, stuck, emotionally exhausted, or uncertain about their future. This is why you feel lost in life. One of the biggest reasons people feel lost today is comparison. You open your phone and see someone getting married, someone traveling, someone becoming rich, someone achieving success, someone looking perfect. And suddenly, your own life starts feeling small. Research in psychology shows that constant social comparison increases anxiety, low self-esteem, sadness, and dissatisfaction. The human brain naturally compares itself to others. But social media has made comparison endless. You were never meant to compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Everybody's journey is different. Some people bloom at 18. Others bloom at 35. Your timeline is still valid. Sometimes people are not lost because life is difficult. They are lost because they stopped listening to themselves. You became busy surviving, busy pleasing people, busy trying to fit in, busy pretending to be okay. And slowly, you forgot who you really are. You stopped asking yourself, what makes me happy? What kind of life do I want? Who am I becoming? What truly matters to me? A person who ignores their inner self for too long eventually feels emotionally empty. Healing begins when you reconnect with yourself. A person without purpose will always feel lost. Purpose gives direction to life. It gives meaning to pain, meaning to struggle, meaning to waking up every day. Without purpose, life begins to feel repetitive and meaningless. You start existing instead of living. Studies in mental health show that people who have purpose in life tend to experience better emotional health, less depression, higher motivation, greater resilience. Purpose does not have to mean becoming famous. Sometimes purpose is helping people, learning, growing spiritually, becoming a better person, building peace within yourself. Your purpose can start small. Your environment affects your mental state more than you realize. Negative people, toxic friendships, constant criticism, stressful surroundings. All these things slowly drain your energy. Research shows that humans absorb emotions from the people around them. If you spend time around negativity, your mind becomes heavy. Protecting your peace is not selfish. It is necessary. Not everybody deserves access to your energy. Overthinking is another reason many people feel lost. You worry about the future, failure, money, relationships, success, time. And eventually, your thoughts become louder than reality. Overthinking creates fear. Fear creates paralysis. And paralysis keeps people stuck. Sometimes you don't need all the answers immediately. Life is not meant to be fully figured out overnight. You are allowed to grow slowly. One thing people do not understand is that healing is not instant. You cannot heal years of pain in 1 week. Sometimes the reason you feel lost is because you are healing from things you never fully processed. Childhood wounds, rejection, betrayal, loneliness, disappointment, failure. Pain changes people, but healing changes them too. Do not hate yourself for struggling. You are human. So how do you stop feeling lost? First, slow down. You do not need to rush your life. Second, disconnect from constant comparison. Third, spend time alone with your thoughts. Fourth, build better habits. Fifth, reconnect with faith, peace, and self-awareness. And most importantly, be patient with yourself. Growth is not linear. Some days you will feel strong. Other days you will feel confused again. That does not mean you are failing. It means you are healing. Sometimes feeling lost is actually the beginning of transformation. A lost version of you is dying, so a stronger version of you can be born. Maybe this phase is not punishment. Maybe it is preparation. Preparation for the wiser, stronger, more peaceful version of yourself. So, why do you feel lost in life? Because you are overwhelmed, disconnected, Overthinking. Comparing yourself too much. Living without purpose. Or carrying pain silently. But remember this. Feeling lost does not mean your life is over. Sometimes people lose themselves right before they find themselves again. Thank you for spending this time with me on ASENATH AHMED. If this episode touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe, share, and join this journey of becoming your highest self. Take care of your mind, protect your peace, and I'll see you in the next episode.